Hello and welcome to An Evening With. Today I'm joined by Northampton Saints legend, Alex Waller. Alex, how are you?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. How are you?
I'm really good, thank you, mate. Well, 250 appearances, you're going to go down as a legend, and that's as we say now. So, Alex, fast forward after lockdown. Lockdown's lifted. You've got a table of 4 booked. You're one of them. Which 3 guests do you take with you and why?
So the first one, I was listening to a podcast on him the other day. Actually, is Winston Churchill. I think it'd be really interesting to have. I was listening to a podcast about him and World War II and the Blitz, and it was really interesting to see how he did that, just from a leadership point of view, and also just to pick his brain and see what he was thinking about. Since taking on the captaincy, it's become a bit of a passion of mine, just picking the brains and listening to podcasts about other leaders and how they approach situations.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how he would deal with, what we're going through at the minute as a nation. Putting politics all to one side, we need a real leader to see us through this point and for the coming months ahead.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see. Obviously, it's a situation no one's faced before, really, is it? So it's across the board from rugby to work to politics. Everyone's sort of facing this new challenge that no one's really approached before. So it's interesting to see how it's developing, and obviously it's terrible that so many people are ill, but hopefully we can come through at the other side sooner rather than later anyway.
Definitely. All right. Well, listen, first place at the dinner table was Winston Churchill, so we're off to a good start.
Strong start. Second one is Tyson Fury. It's going to be an eclectic mix of people at this table.
Okay.
I think he's a really interesting character. And again, just picking his brains and chatting to him, how he his comeback story and everything is really, really interesting. And I followed boxing a little bit and more MMA than boxing, but that, seeing his comeback from being where he was and his struggles with mental health and then coming all the way through to being world champion again, I think he'd have a hell of a story to tell, and I'm sure he has in a book, but I haven't read it.
Did you watch the ITV documentary earlier in the year?
I watched some of it. I didn't manage to finish it. I've just got a new baby. Well, he's 18 months old now, but he keeps me running around, so I haven't managed to watch it all.
Yeah, it'll be worth watching the last couple of episodes, because I think he definitely stole the heart of the nation when people watch that, because it just showed a completely different side to him. So I've got to ask you, as a big boxing fan, who wins, him or AJ?
So that's the $1 million question, isn't it?
It is, mate. It is.
I think at the moment, I'd want to if I'd put my money on anyone, I'd put it on Tyson, I think. I don't know. I just think he can box a bit dirtier than AJ can. Yeah. Maybe take him to he doesn't like, but
I went to the AJ Parker fight in Cardiff. Well, what was that now? 2 years ago. And even though it wasn't his best performance, I just couldn't see anybody on the planet beating him for the next 2 or 3 years. But I think over this last 12 months, Tyson's comeback, he's definitely going to. I mean, that would be an awesome fight. It's one that we'll want to see.
Exactly. I think that's the one to make. If you're Eddie Hearn or whoever the promoters are, that's the one that's going to bring the money in. So.
Good stuff. So
it's a risk for both men, isn't it?
Yeah. But the last place at the dinner table, then.
The 3. It's going to be a niche one, and I doubt anyone has really heard of him. He's a guy called Steven Rinella. He's an American author, but he's a hunter, and he lives by that. So he doesn't buy any shop bought meat or anything. He strictly just eats venison or what he shoots. And it's a bit controversial, I know that, but I quite like to pick people's brains like that. And he's got a series out on Netflix that I watched the other day. So it's an interesting approach to living, and it's just a way that I'd like to pick his brains a bit more. And he's quite eloquent in the way that he puts his argument across. So and he's not your stereotypical redneck hunter that you see. He's quite intelligent, and it'd be interesting to pick his brains, because that way of sourcing his meat is interesting. This one that interests me, so I'll just it'd be quite interesting to pick his brain.
Good man. So just give us his name again, Steve.
Steve Rinella, Rinella.
Brilliant. So that is a fantastic table. I wouldn't mind being a fly on the wall there for sure.
Well, yeah, it'd be interesting. Mate. It'd be there'd be some. I'm not sure what the cross conversation would be like between an Englishman, an Irishman, a Yank, and me.
Brilliant. Well, listen, Alex, I really appreciate you taking the time to speak with us today. I wish you all the very best during this period, and of course, hopefully, when the season is resumed, all of us at All Things Business and our readers wish you and the boys all the best.
Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. Thanks for having me on.
Take care.